probably be the last video. And I told people that you're gonna see a new spear, right? A new spear, right? I did a video on the Black Manosphere, the history of the Black Manosphere, or whatever it was, right? Like 2 months ago, and seeing Mr. Fantastic talk about it and saying he had to have women in there, which kind of reason why the space went and crumbled. Because if you look at women and you take them seriously and you let them talk more, and you giving them more of a platform than you giving the men, then the men are just going to disappear and go somewhere else, right? So Abba and Priest are pretty much, they're not the biggest ones, but they're the biggest examples of what I call the red pill spear, the anti-red pill spear. They're anti anything that benefits men. If men say they like doing this and this and that,
level is 60%.
They will create a group and videos saying, no, that's wrong, that's bad, you're losers, blah, blah, blah. They will shame you for anything and everything, right? So I'm going to show you Abba and Preach, and I'm going to show you their history. Let's show you guys. Now, let's do a little jump. 10 years ago. This is 10 years ago. So, all they did was react to other people's content. These people was never creative at all. They never was actually creative, right? If they was, they could stand on their own. Right? And you see it right here. So they wasn't so anti-red pill 7 years ago. And as you see, now, remember this back in 2018? The Tinder trap? Yeah, watch.
Swipe left if you're under 6 feet.
No tattoo chicks, yuck.
If you don't work out, we won't work out.
No rice, no spice.
White guys only.
Please be hot.
A thing.
Oh, nigga, I think this is the kind of shit that makes me hate niggas. Because if this is me, I'm either leaving or I'm throwing tomatoes.
Too much sauce.
So yeah, there's about to be way more sauce. With my tomatoes on stage? Yo!
Do you have what it takes to win a date with me?
Now, this happened in 2008. 18. I remember, I talked about this. The funny thing about having a whole video catalog is that I can, especially on my phone, it's a lot faster and the swiping's a lot faster. And the buffering on my laptop, it will go fast, but this is their opinions back then, right? They were talking about red pill stuff before Fresh and Fit. Mind you, Fresh and Fit wasn't really a thing. Well, Fresh and Fit was a thing, but they was pretty kind of new. Fresh and Fit they've been in the game for a little bit, but I remember when Fresh and Fit first came on the scene. Everybody waited till Fresh and Fit got bigger in order to talk about them, to benefit off them as well.
Half of you people.
Oh, this goes from bad to worse, bro.
I hated this girl from the top.
Where did you get this?
I hated this girl from the top, and now I hate every nigga who got up down there to do push-ups for this. Listen, guys out there who will do anything for pussy, I want to spit in your faces.
Wow. He want to spit in your faces. Now, what is this? I could use his own words against him. It's not that hard. This is 2018. This is 2028. It's been 10 years. He's doing anything for pussy. You think he talking about the red pill because he's not going... If he couldn't make money and had high views talking against the red pill, you think he'd be talking about the red pill? No. You think he'd be talking about Fresh and Fit if it didn't get him no pussy? No. You thought he was going to hang out with Destiny if it wasn't going to get him no sex? Because rumor is that that's one of the reasons why he hanged out with Destiny. Because it got him more views and it got him more women. And when the women situation dried up, he stopped hanging out with Destiny. Mind you, he talking about himself. That clip, that's fucking amazing. That clip, that's what happened when you do it off the cuffs. That's real talent right there. That is absolute real talent. When you find something that you're not even looking for. And that's real talent right there. Instead of bullshitting and following piece of shit, whatever they do, right? So let's see it, man. Let's see it, man. Let's see what Destiny had to say. Damn, I'm hungry as hell now.
Me and plastic.
I know it's hard to imagine Abba upset, but he does get there. And not only does he get there, he goes past the point of the threshold of where anger should stop. Abba
he gets too
resorts
mad.
to name calling and
Name calling? Ooh. You're not blocked, but I don't have anything to say. Just get the abortion. Please respect my wishes about not wanting to receive any more long messages. I won't anymore because you asked me not to.
interactions I've had. I started to see and
Screenshot. She's using a desktop that doesn't auto grid. That's sociopathic. Yeah.
Huh?
What?
No.
Babe, you still have me blocked.
and
You say this is horrible. Oh! The third trimester is often considered the most physically uncomfortable, but the first trimester is characterized by extreme fatigue, nausea, vomiting, and intense mood swings. Yeah, so the second trimester is a breeze. That's the breeze one.
Yeah.
Oh, the second trimester is often called the honeymoon phase.
I actually have the phone call right here.
Oh, no!
For the record, I fully condemn Abba in this, and I think he's completely in the wrong until a court case exonerates him otherwise, but I think he's completely and totally wrong here because I'm taking this random woman on the internet's word at 100% face value, so I hope that he has a court case that exonerates him completely and fully.
See? I knew picking Destiny and his response because that's what Abba did to him. Abba turned against him when he was hanging out with him for years. You can put the videos out. I mean, I can put the videos out that he used to hang out with Destiny until he got accused. And that's his dig. You know, Destiny's a piece of shit anyway, but remember, Destiny was supposed to be the red pill killer. He's supposed to be the guy who take down the red pill. That's what your boy Abba and Priest was saying. And then they start doing the shit. And now everybody's giving them back that karma that they give everybody. Told you. Abba and Priest, they mounted up a lot of enemies. And people were waiting for this shit. So it doesn't matter if she crazy or not. It shows what kind of fucking dude he is. And if she released that recording, that phone call, in the second video about what he said and all this shit, it's going. I don't know how many. I don't know how people gonna fucking sweep for him.
but I cannot play it because Abba can file legal action against
No! File legal? What?
me. And in this one call, he also says, I will never meet the baby. I will never look at the baby in the face. I will never know its name. And if I do, I will make sure to tell them that their mother was disgusting and horrible. And he says that he will make sure he's never a part of the baby's life. And I know you can't picture Abba saying this, but he does say it. And after that, I never hear from Abba again.
Damn! 3
days go by, and I am desperate to talk to him.
Oh, I bet they didn't even go. Or
the relationship we're here at our and a little I was talking about.
Now, do y'all remember Destiny was part of that whole takedown Fresh and Fit Red Pill stuff? He was on every podcast. His dusty ass wife was on every podcast, and you know she was this and this and that. So I don't think I can do it now, or I don't know. Let me see. And his ex-wife is not with the twink who she left him for. She with a Sweden actor. She's not really big in Sweden. She can't come back here because all the shit she talked about, and people will keep bringing it up. She has nothing. She's done, right? When you are anti-red pillar and your stock drops, no one cares about you no more because you show you don't have no talent. It happened to Exposing the Manosphere. It happened to half of the people who was making articles about passport bros. Happened to people who was talking about incels. It happens to a lot of these different people. The market of the anti-red pill spear is just a bunch of people who make money, get women, and get a whole bunch of views and think that they can shame men into going back to the quote-unquote plantation and doing what they say. These people actually talk to each other. They do. I exposed that dude the last video I had when he said, "Yeah, I talked to Watts. Watts talked to Abba. Abba knows that." So every single time these people make a video about Fresh and Fit, they all in cahoots of each other. They all know each other. And it shows you how these guys are all together against Red Pill. But they don't believe none of the shit they talk about. This is the whole point of the whole Abba and Priest shit. Is that he don't believe none of the shit that he say. But everybody else believes the shit that he say. And they're sweeping for him. It's the same shit that happened with Destiny. I remember when the Destiny shit came out, he got a divorce. For like 2-something years, everybody was defending Destiny. Oh, Destiny, he's better than you. He did this and this and that. And then as soon as more allegation came out, your boy Abba abandoned him. Half of his other friends abandoned him, left him alone. He stopped being on podcasts, and he stopped getting invited on podcasts to talk about the red pill. And he started being political maniac. And then he started being clipped for the crazy shit he say. And now nobody want to touch him. He's in his own little circle. Let's show you guys what Destiny is about. Let's show you. There we go. I'm trying to find his new one. All right. Destiny. Destiny. Right? This chick right here used to be his friend. Most of his videos was against the Manosphere. He used to be in the millions years ago. Candace Parker was around this guy. He had all types of guests. Abba and Priest was there. Sneeko. All this. This is years ago. Then eventually, it goes down. his views go all the way down. So let's see what his views look like now in today's society. He can't even crack 100,000 straight. Mind you, his subscriber number is 800. Now, mind you, he's a bigger channel than most people, but for a channel his size, he should be hitting at least 400,000. Yeah, people stop fucking with him like that. He's over the top, violent left, and they use his clips to show how violent the left is. So that's what he is now. Everybody abandoned him. This is what the anti-red pill gets your ass, right? You're going to have to keep doing that shit. All of these videos that you see right here,
Google Translate.
the best thing in the world is looking at these and analyzing these people. The anti-red pill spear, that's all they are. A bunch of grifters. It's the same thing with the anti-SJW. I mean, these guys will tell you something is woke and then try to sell you a plushie. Or tell you how bad something is to try to sell you a comic book that they created. Or try to get you to play some indie game that one of their friends developed. Or to try to get you in a little group thing and you have to pay them $5 in order for them to pick a game for you to like that's not woke. They do that. They're doing that now. They have no solutions. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And in real life, they're not who they portray online. This is who they are. Abba's the perfect example. Now, let me predict what might happen. She's going to release those receipts. And hopefully she released the recordings. And it's going to show him for who he really is. Now, it might be split from what I'm seeing now. But people like me, we're going to replay them fuckers. The shit that he say, the bad shit he's going to say. How he's going to treat her. The shit he might say to her. It's going to expose who the fuck he is. And then the rest of the guys, they just going to sweep for him. And if she does release something, like I said, it's all might be fake. It might be a big fucking hoax about getting everybody and said, we got you, we got you. We played the shit out of you. This is my girlfriend, this is my girlfriend. But if it's not, then is he going to recover from this? Yes, of course. And then somebody else going to come. This is what happened to Destiny when multiple girls came forward. Mind you, if another girl comes forward and said the same thing and another girl comes forward and said the same thing, he's done. That channel is done. And then I might predict that Abba and Priest is going to fight each other. Not physically, but they're going to have drama between each other. Because Abba, he's a backstabber, right? So, that's all I can say. This is the anti-red pill. This is their game. It's their grift. And they're never going to stop. It's here. You have to just wait for a situation. You could talk about them. You can make videos about them. But the fact is, it's just too many of them. And you take one down and 8 of them come back up. They are dying down, by the way. But they're not dying down in the pace that a lot of people want. Right? But this whole situation with Abba and Preach Abba is just, we got to wait and see. We heard what she said. His phony ass, and he got his what he said. But I'm trying to see exactly how it's going to turn the tables. Because Myron had his fun with the situation. But I'm seeing the comment sections change their opinion on him. Because he was supposed to be this progressive. Wait, let's see that Britney chick again. Destiny, Britney. Here we go.
At the University of Alaska Fairbanks, the outdoors isn't just a view, it's your classroom. Learn more now.
Two-hearted IPA is perfect for a nice slow afternoon, which is every afternoon for me.
In today's video, we will be discussing the streamer Destiny.
Internet communities, especially online ones that do like political debate and video games, are very much like big boys clubs. So it's not enough to just say you can't be misogynistic. Always going to be an othering effect on women.
There's a lot of stuff that you're saying that is a part of misogyny. It's almost like obvious. Like any woman would tell you that.
Woman will, yeah, but they're not in these spaces, and a lot of the guys don't know. Yeah.
I think what that requires is
Was a good moderator of his Reddit, and he didn't see the issue because it happened basically, quote, in private.
Werthot thinks he's like somehow winning the battle after.
So mind you, they will turn on each other eventually. This always happens. She used to be a super orbiter of Abba and Preach and Destiny. Let me show you those videos and show you about the anti-red pill space. Mind you, she's not making any videos about ABBA because she doesn't want to look bad because she used to hang out with Buddy. And she made videos on their side. Let's show it. Boom, 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 boom. Fresh and Fit. Let's see if she was smart enough to take the videos down. Because I remember what she said 2 years ago. Here we go. She was on their side. There we go right here. That's one video. Let's see. Now, you see the titles. She was all about the anti-red pill space. And she got out of it because basically the people she tried to put on, pretty much the people that she tried to use against the manosphere end up being people that turn out to be fake and phony. She used Destiny as some kind of weapon against the red pill and lost. Here we go. What Abba Preach get wrong about women wanting progressive men? She used to do this all the time. Mind you, she's in videos with Abba too. Let me go. Let's see. There we go right here.
Quick shout out to the Papa Good. Bro, listen again. Okay, you don't always need that foreplay. Sometimes you're just trying to bust in, bust out, bro.
Now, mind you, this Papa Gut dude ended up crashing out on his own friend, and then he was wrong about the whole situation, and everybody looked at him like, if you crash out on your friend like that and you wrong, who the fuck want to be friends with you? So yeah, the left, they're fucking crazy, man. There we go right here.
In chocolate? What the fuck is this?
It's oatmeal.
That's okay.
This is back in 2022. They all used to hang out with each other. Now they're not friends no more. Destiny was supposed to be the anti-red pill killer. And Britney was supposed to be this, oh my God, I'm going to destroy the red pill with my videos. And Abbas is what he does now. But, well, 2026, he has allegations against him. Things work out so great, man.
Inside. That's how you go crazy. You gotta let it out to find balance again.
Yeah, she shouldn't be talking about nobody's relationship. Her man cheats on her. Yep, there we go. Look. So, my advice still goes. They're not really friends. They're friends with conditions. They use red pill and certain men to buffer their own their actual personality. Well, they buffer in the personality they really do have. If they hate somebody, then it keeps them from tearing each other apart. Case in point, all the people on the right is turning against the quartering. You know, the anti-woke guys, the same people on the same side, they turning on each other. I forgot that's one of the things that I missed and I didn't make a video of, but yeah, they turning against each other too. I loved it. I loved it because they were they still doing this anti-woke bullshit, but they're turning against each other more and more and more. They're gonna eat each other alive. And by probably next year, most of them not gonna be talking to each other. You gotta let them rip each other apart. And you gotta let them think they gotta win over you. Because the red pill not going nowhere unless YouTube does it. Unless when Trump get out of office, we'll see. Because remember, I was afraid that if Kamala Harris got in office, it'll be changed and we all will be silenced. We will be just like the UK is in it at. I love it, man. I love this, man. I love this. So I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna wait. She makes a video. We're gonna analyze that and see what everybody else got to say. But my main point, I got it out in them 2 videos. You're gonna have all these Abba and Priest defenders, because if Abba and Priest go down, they go down. That's what happens when your fucking content is about another content creator depending on what they say instead of what you say. That's the reason why the red pill would never die, because we have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of content that they put out themselves, while they bite off the content of 2-3 people. And then they just recycle the shit over and over again.